What's up YouTube, and thank you again for joining From Tired to Train. Today I'm going to be doing a recipe. It's the ground beef cabbage stew. I like it, I enjoy it. I'm hoping that you guys will as well, so stay tuned, check it out. Alright, what's up YouTube? So these are the ingredients that I'm going to use for my ground beef cabbage recipe. So if you see, I have about a half of an onion here, and then one sleeve, I guess, or one piece of green onion. And then we have the green pepper. I use about 1/3 of a green pepper, and also 2 pieces of garlic, and then 1/3 of a medium cabbage right there. And I also throw in a tomato, got salt, some red pepper, some black pepper behind there, all-purpose seasoning, paprika, and garlic powder. So, you know, you're probably gonna flavor this the way you like it most, but with me, these are the flavors that I like when I make my ground beef cabbage stew. Now all I gotta do is cut it all up in 3, 2, 1. There you go, my wonderful people. As you can see, everything's all cut up. Now let's get to the stove. Alright, so I just put about a tablespoon of oil in the pot. I got it all heating up. It's about at 7 there on the stove, so you know, a little bit after the medium point. So let's get this started. Now I'm probably gonna get a lot of judgment on the oil, but as you guys can see, I'm using a blend of canola and extra virgin oil for the frying. So comment below, let me know. So we're just gonna mix that up there a bit, let it fry up. I basically just let the onion and garlic caramelize there with the oil a bit, so that way when I throw the ground beef in, it will add a bit more flavor. So I'm going to do that for a couple minutes, and let's do this. As you guys can hear, the onions are definitely starting the party up in there. They start sizzling. Alright, so I just threw the ground beef in the pot. I'm going to mix that up a bit, let it brown, and then you'll see what I do from there. So just to note, at this point for the browning process of the ground beef, I turned up the stove up to high, so definitely, you know, keep an eye on it. This is just so that way you brown it, make sure it doesn't burn, keep stirring it, alright? At this point, while it's browning, I did throw a pinch of garlic powder, a pinch of salt, a pinch of the black pepper, and a pinch of the red chili flakes, so that way all the flavors can just kind of soak in there with the beef while it's browning. So you'll notice I don't have much fat or juices coming off of this ground beef. It's because I'm using the extra lean ground beef. So if you'd like, after you brown it, definitely drain it. I like to do that because for some reason if I don't drain it, I feel like I taste some sort of different taste in my food. So I always like to drain my ground beef after frying it. Alright, so now the browning process is pretty much done. Let's drain this and start throwing in the other ingredients. At this point, all that's left on the plate is the cabbage, the tomato, and the green pepper, as well as some green onions. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that all into the pot. Now looking at the pot, I think I might have underestimated myself here because the pot's looking a little bit small. But let's see if we can get this done. So at this point, I threw everything in the pot. I'm just gonna go ahead and start the stirring. So that's pretty much all you guys gotta do is throw it all in now and just keep stirring until the cabbage comes to your desired tenderness or your desired texture, I guess. So after I mixed it up a bit, at this point I am going to turn the stove back down to a little bit over medium there at 6. And let's continue cooking this. I'm also going to put a cover over this so it can steam a bit. Now this process for me at this point normally takes about 10 minutes or so. Alright, so at this point I'm going to throw in about a 1/4 cup of water. I've added about, I would say a little bit less than a tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning, as well as a couple more pinches of salt. So I mean, when it comes to the salt, definitely go a little bit easy with it because you know with the whole weight loss and sodium thing, you don't really want to add too much salt. But at the end of the day, because I am using a bunch of greens, you're going to want a little bit of flavor. So at least the calorie count will still be low, but watch the sodium, that's for sure. So while that's cooking a bit, keep in mind I am trying to eat more greens for this new year. So if you guys have any recipe ideas that I should check out, please definitely let me know, and I'll check it out. Put a link below, comment something. I need to eat more greens, so all the help that I can get, it would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to definitely take the lid off every, you know, 3 or 4 minutes there, and give it a good stir. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna put this camera down so that way I can definitely give it that stir I'm talking about. Look at it go, y'all. Looking yummy already. I'm telling you guys, this is some good meal prepping stuff right here. You make a pot of this, you could probably have it for like 3 or 4 lunches, or maybe like 2 lunches and 2 dinners. It all depends. I don't like eating the same thing throughout the day, so if I'm gonna have it for lunch, I'm gonna have something different for dinner, and so on. Looks good to me. Can't wait to see the final product on the plate. Can't wait to eat it in my mouth. And yeah, I don't cook with much pepper, but I most definitely lace this with pepper sauce. I'm a pepper sauce kind of person. I mean, I would cook with pepper, but for obvious reasons, other people in the house don't eat pepper or like spicy food, so you know, you gotta use the pepper sauce. But trust me, I put that pepper sauce on everything. And believe me when I tell you this, I'm not talking about no pepper sauce that pretty much tastes like ketchup. You understand? I'm talking about some real good pepper sauce, or some nice homemade pepper sauce. Alright, so that looks just about done to me. Let's take it off the stove. So there you guys have it. 1 cup of ground beef. Oh, look at the steam got into that. 1 cup of ground beef with cabbage. This tastes so good. I'm just gonna put some pepper sauce on that, and I'll be good to go. Thanks again, guys, for joining From Tired to Trained. We got this.